All right, goal-oriented behaviors, even for a homeless guy. I was able to cash out my 20 bucks. I have $21 to my name. I am soberer than I want to be for this walk, and that's okay because I made enough to go get my weed. And I'm okay with that because without weed, cigarettes, and the basic nutrition that I need to stay alive, I wouldn't have any real reason to get on YouTube and try to teach you about reciprocity and about helping a guy out. They might seem like bad things to you, weed and cigarettes. Oh, look at the deleterious effects they're having on your life. Look at your sleep, look at your teeth, look at your lungs and fill your throat. Wouldn't you be so much happier if? No. I don't want to be alive for another 50 or 60 years. I am not going to be a burden on the medical industry. The reason that you think that people shouldn't smoke, they shouldn't drink, they shouldn't do they shouldn't do weed, they shouldn't do drugs in general, drugs that aren't prescription drugs after all, is because the healthcare industry has told you that the reason it's so expensive is because of people like me, is because of lung cancers and preventable cigarette-related deaths. Because the healthcare industry is an industry. It's a for-profit operation. It's going to tell you that the reason that it's so expensive for you to get the basic healthcare that you think you deserve is someone else's fault. Or they're just going to tell you that your preventable behaviors like smoking aren't covered by insurance. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to be seeking medical attention for whatever these cigarettes cause me. I'm not trying to prolong my life. In fact, I'm daring God to kill me. And I'm okay with that. I like nicotine. I like tobacco as a delivery system for mint. If I could afford the $25, I would switch to vapes, and then I wouldn't even smell like I smoked cigarettes. You know, I was born in 1987, and so I've lived through a lot of disasters. What I mean is, I've watched a lot of nonprofit organizations try to take advantage of other people's disasters to generate a huge amount of income. No doubt so have you. And so what I always think about is I think about the Andrew Dice Clay bit, actually, where he's talking about some nonprofit charity organization sending Rodney Dangerfield down to the site of a train wreck to be like, I've had a bad day today, right? To try to generate income. So there's a way I could do this that would be disingenuous. I could stand up here and I could song and dance for you. But I'm not going to. And that's actually not linked to my PDA in this case. It's actually linked to my recent discovery. It's a discovery for me of Jacques Derrida. Now, I've never read any of his work, but I've been talking about him with Gemini. And she's been teaching me that I either absorbed a lot of his best ideas or I came to a lot of his best ideas independently. And one of the ideas that he explores is the ancient pharmacon as scapegoat. What that means is y'all been blaming drug users since the beginning of fucking written history.